as all of you know, Kanagawa Prefectural Government, Kanagawa Prefecture is promoting the concept of Mibyo. And definition of Mibyo is, the Mibyo itself is a concept. And that captures the status of our body and mind as changing continuously from healthy to sick, and not as a dichotomy between the two, healthy or sick. No, it's not the Mibyo concept. The Mibyo concept is a kind of continuous change of the status. So Mibyo concept closely relates to intrinsic capacity. So to improve Mibyo condition, that is to maintain the intrinsic capacity. So we are trying at a Mibyo enhancement, we are trying to improve the intrinsic capacity, but at the end, intrinsic capacity, to maintain intrinsic capacity is important, but still we have a kind of limitation. We need also to, think about the environment to achieve better functional ability. Okay, these are the concepts and very important concepts of life course approach, functional ability, intrinsic capacity, and healthy aging. So we need to remind these concepts to learn each categories of public health. Why do we want to study public health? Because we need to think, we want to think, or we want to improve the healthy life or healthy aging. Okay.
Watanabe-sensei, may I comment?
Yes, please.
Yeah, thank you for covering very, very important topics in public health. And so Governor Kuroiwa, I think, kind of started the concept of Mibyo, but in the science of public health, it already contained health promotion, right? Which is also very closely related to Mibyo concept. What do you think? So what's the relationship between prevention and the promotion of health in your thought, Watanabe-sensei, and also a Mibyo concept?
Difference?
Yeah, difference and interrelationship between these three: prevention, health promotion, and the Mibyo concept. What do you think?
Well, for me, Mibyo concept is a kind of social. The part of Mibyo concept has a kind of social activities.
Social activity.
I mean, it's a little bit difficult to image the public health. It's a kind of out of each person's business.
Yeah.
Because public health mainly focuses on the public or
Right.
community.
Yeah.
So for each individuals, it's out of their business.
Exactly. So you showed us the definition of public health at the beginning, which clearly says it's an organized community efforts. So, but actually, Mibyo concept focuses on the participation and the empowerment of each individual. So it's a little bit different. A little bit different. I see. Yeah, I now clearly see the difference between these two.
Thank you. Yeah.
Any questions from the students?
So far? Well, I have just one more slide. So if you have any questions, your questions are welcomed. But let me explain the final slides for the first session. And this is the table which is the basic materials of the public health. There are 5 basic areas that make up public health science. One is epidemiology, one is biostats, one is social and behavioral science, one is environmental health, and the last one is healthcare administration and management. As I mentioned, epidemiology is very basic study, basic concept or science of public health, the study of causality or relationship, which is the foundation of public health. You will learn this topic by Nakamura Sensei. And the biostats, epidemiology and biostats are different themes, but these are closely related. It's a discipline that provides a systematic methodology for data collection and analysis. Even if you know biostats very well, if you don't have the epidemiology mindset, you might mislead the results. It's very important to know epidemiology, but also to solve the epidemiological problems, epidemiological challenges. Usually you need to know good methodology of biostats. So these are closely related. And the third one, social and behavioral science, is a science that attempts to scientifically elucidate the influence of individual and social environmental factors of human behaviors. It includes communications or how to communicate with the population. Tsuno Sensei is one of the specialists. And environmental health. As we have learned, environment is important to think about functional ability and how to, improve the environment, how to prevent the diseases from caused by environmental issues. This is also important topic, and Tokuno Sensei will be the lecturer for this topic. And finally, healthcare administration and management. It's the study of healthcare service provision, including healthcare systems in national and local governments, and the impact of these systems on population health. So this topic relates to health economics, health services administration, or health policies. These are strongly related to this topic. Unfortunately, since we have limited time, we cannot cover all of them in this course, this class. But at the second session of today's class, I will briefly explain about it. Okay, so these are all for the first session of today's class. We still have several, time. If you have any questions or comments.
Yeah. May I comment?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So here, I actually, Kotone-san and Higashira-san are master students. So you guys know them very well, I think. But what about Tanaka-san? What's your, is it okay? Do you understand today's lecture? Okay.
Yeah, I understand, no problem. Because I have a work experiences in a pharmaceutical company, so I have experiences in conducting epidemiologic study and also using biostatistics. Yes, that's no problem. Thank you very much.
Yeah. What about behavioral science and environmental health?
Yes. Yes, I understand briefly. Briefly understand, but
Okay.
yes, I have a great interest to the social and behavioral sciences.
Yeah.
So yeah, I want to run proactively. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you very much. And there will be outline courses under you. And the meaning of this class is to showcase each area.
Yeah.
And if you are interested to learn more, you can take some courses from master's classes. That way you can fill in.
Yeah.
So, and also you can ask professors about.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I know you've been in the business for a long time, actually. You know better than I do.
Right.
Yeah, probably
that's what I
it.
mentioned. That
Yeah, some areas that probably Tanaka-san will teach us, but that's good. That's good. Yeah.
And you know, there are several schools of public health, even in Tokyo or in Kanagawa prefectures like University of Tokyo, Teikyo University, or Sentruk. Yeah, Sentruk or some other universities offers MPH course. And if you study or if you attend all these schools, you basically need to learn these 5 areas, not only SHI, but all schools offer these topics. But what differentiates the school of health innovation from other school or public health is, I think, we also focus on innovation and entrepreneurship. These are very important. We think that these are very important to think about future public health.
Yeah. One more point, I think that's one differentiating point. But another point is, in many schools they offer these 5 areas, course for 5 areas, but they don't make them mandatory. They only require students to take 2 or 3 areas in many schools, which I find. So, but here you have to take at least the outline of each area as a mandatory course. So that's the difference. That increased the number of the credits you have to take, unfortunately, in master.
That's right.
Yeah. That's another differentiating point. But I think that's good.
Any other comments or questions? How about the new tasks, Egashira-san? Job. Are you busy?
Thank you for your question. I think it's a little bit busy because I have been assigned secret tasks by some executives, so it's very tired for me. But I think the skill I got from the schools helped me a lot in my work, especially for medical policy, I think.
Okay. I know you guys are very busy, but thank you for attending today's class.
Right.